us to kick off what is the 100th Kansas State Fair. It's a pretty historic time for us as we begin this fair, fair number 100, working towards next year, which will be the fair's 100th birthday. And when we talk to people about that, we get a lot of funny looks because they tell us that aren't those the same. So when you think about the first fair being in 1913, the second fair in 1914, there had been 2 fairs, but the fair was only 1 year old. And as we worked on the planning, we thought it's a lot easier to celebrate the birthday, 1913 to 2013. That'll be the big party, but we're certainly going to commemorate the history and tradition of the fair starting this year as well. We're very excited and appreciative that you've joined us this morning. We've got some special guests and some special offerings for you. We're going to keep the remarks pretty brief and let you mingle, talk to the guests we have here. We've got something to give away, so if you don't have a blue ticket, make sure you raise your hand so we can get you a blue ticket. And then within your packets as well, if you haven't looked, we've given you a little something, not so much as a suggestion, but I could almost say as a requirement to ride the zip line. We put in a second zip line, we doubled it, almost 1,000 feet over Lake Talbot, and I rode it several times last year. It's a blast, and encourage you to take advantage of using that ticket. The special treats we've got for you today, some new things, some not as new, but we've got a variety of things for you to snack on. We've got a wine and cheese plate from the wine and beer garden, no, wine and cheese plate, sorry, cheese and fruit. I was reading my notes, said wine and beer garden, and I just read the wrong spot first. Wishful thinking after all the preparations.
Later tonight.
Hopefully so. We've got some new Wicked cookies. These are in a cauldron over here. This is a new chocolate chip cookie that one of our vendors is offering. Fresh baked. We have mini donuts from Granny J's in the Meadowlark building. We have moink balls. Who knows what a moink ball is?
Couldn't tell me.
Got a couple. A moink ball is a smoked meatball wrapped in bacon, drizzled with barbecue sauce. You won't be disappointed in that. One of the new treats as well. Last year we debuted the red velvet funnel cake. This year it is a carrot cake funnel cake. And there is cream cheese icing over there to be drizzled on that. So make sure you enjoy that and take advantage of it. As far as our special guests, this is, as I mentioned, the 100th Kansas State Fair. There is one commercial exhibitor who has been a part of the Kansas State Fair since 1913. And we invited them here this morning, and we're even going to recognize them a little bit later in the fair at an exhibitor breakfast. But representing them today, Mrs. Glenna Dellenbach from the Women's Christian Temperance Union that is located in the grandstand. So welcome. Thanks for joining us this morning. A second guest is no stranger. He's been a part of the fair since 2005. Prior to 2005, it was illegal in the state of Kansas to have a hypnotic exhibition for the purpose of entertainment. That law had been on the books for about 100 years. No one was really sure why, and I think some folks were afraid to ask or question too much. But sorry about that. But when that law changed, we took the opportunity to secure the services of Mr. Ron Diamond. Ron's sitting up here in the front. Ron would love to chat with you after we're done here and you have something to eat and talk to you about what he does. And he got here, did you get here Wednesday, Ron?
Yes, Wednesday.
From?
Northern New Hampshire.
Northern New Hampshire. He drives here from Northern New Hampshire every year. He wants to come to the Kansas State Fair that badly. Our final guest that you'll have a chance to visit with is going to make a lot of girls scream tonight. Mr. Max Schneider, who will be on the grandstand tonight with Victoria Justice. And Max has just come in. Welcome, Max. So with that, I want to give a quick thanks to Shelley and Rachel from Gredeman Group. Those are going to be your points of contact for the week. The publicity office. Lori Hart, our assistant manager, who's done a lot of work to get this ready for us. And a few board members have come in. We've got Mary Treaster over here from Pretty Prairie, Angie Clark, Garden City, Virginia Maka from Iola, Mary Alice Lair in the back from Chanute, Brad Rail from Hutchinson. I hope I'm not missing anybody. So with that, I turn you loose, go get you something to snack on, try some of this new fair food, visit with our guests, and thanks for being at the fair. We've got our opening ceremony in 45 minutes at Gottschalk Park and hope to see you there as well. Thank you.